Hello everyone, welcome back to the session. And this session we are going to see models and migrations in Django. As you see, we previously created these files in this project and we would have seen models.py here. Here now we are going to create few classes and migrate them. In the previous video, if you've seen, we would have the Python would have told you Python manage.py migrate. This is what the command we are going to use in the final to migrate our tables. First, let's begin with creating the classes for our tables. And id is going to be the individual field, and also we could mention the column name as we needed. For me it's just id, and it's going to be primary key, and primary key is equal to true. And in this table I'm going to add few different sets of field types. For example, id is going to be the integer field, and title is going to be the char field, and description is going to be the text field. So, and date time field, lots of field I'm going to add so that we could see how those data can be um, used in the further process. Character field, sorry, we could also say the maximum number of length. id, title, description, and display date, so that we could say it's a date time field. And also a foreign key table, and first we have to say the class name for the foreign key table. I'm going to create this class in the next further. And we could say whatever the table need to be done when we do some process in this table. For example, we could say cascade on delete, but I'm going to say do nothing. And the db column name. And finally created it and modified it. I'm adding this field for a reason. Now I'm adding this field because the created and the modified date will automatically update it. If we passed a few set of commands through this class, For example, if I say auto now add is equal to true, it will update every time the data is created. And we could say auto now is equal to true, and it will be updated every time we change some records in this table. Now we could say managed equal to true, but it's not required. Let's say db table name this table is going to be posts, and the next class is going to be the foreign key class table. Simple id and description. And let's look into the codes. Everything was fine. Now let's try to migrate these tables. Before that, I'm going to do few changes in settings.py, and settings.py I'm going to add this app to the installed apps. Here the crude app, this apps dot crude app config. Crude app config, and this will call for our application. And in database I'm going to use MySQL database and its connection. This name is the database name, user, password, host, and port. Now that we have added these credentials, let's try to migrate this table. Before that, I'm going to make migrations for our app, crude app. Okay, let's migrate first. It's saying that it can't find the MySQL and Python, so first let's install that. Has been downloaded and installed successfully. Now let's try to make migrations. Yeah, our post and reference record table both have been made into migration process. Now let's migrate. Everything has been migrating and we got an error. Can't write duplicate key. We will solve this error. We could always say managed equal to true. There's nothing. It has been migrated into the tables, and let's see if let me just restart this. Now that we have added manage equal to true, now let's check into the database. Yeah, the basic authentication and all the tables has been created. Now let's migrate our app. Let's see if our app has been created. Yeah, our post and record tables has been created into the database. Thanks for watching. And then this table we could use further for putting data and displaying, creating, deleting the data and everything. Thanks for watching.